Hello, welcome to this screencast on using Bing Maps and Photosynth. This is what the Bing Maps looks like when we look at New Zealand. You can zoom in and automatically the screen will switch to the high altitude view. You should compare this against other mapping products just to see what the quality of the images are for New Zealand. This is the Sky City Tower. Now let's change our search and go to Rome. And we'll zoom into Rome and look for the Colosseum. So you can see here quite rich detail looking inside the Colosseum. What we can now do is find all the photosynths or tourist photos that have been created by selecting the map app, Photosynth. And we'll dive into the highlighted photosynth in the centre here. And what we can now do is pan and zoom around the screen. So we can, as we move the mouse around, we see white boxes indicating where different photos overlap the current view that we're looking at. We can pan around and we can zoom in and out. Using a mouse wheel is definitely an advantage for this software. And we can pivot around a particular point of view, finding all the different photos that have the same image in them. And then we can tilt also these pictures up and down. This is just by clicking on the arrows in the centre. And when we zoom in, the pixels are then downloaded just for the area of the picture we've zoomed into. We can also pan around the entire scene just by dragging the picture from left to right. And Photosynth will find additional photos that overlap the current scene as we move around, and wherever you let go is where it will reorientate the view and allow you to zoom in on that picture. This is another example of just panning around, looking at the high sides of the Colosseum. And then zooming in on an individual photo that has more detail. The other thing we can do is look at the overhead view, and all the white dots here represent textures where photos overlap, and as you move the mouse around, the little green circle indicates where there is a photo that is viewing that part of the image, and you can see the point where the picture was taken from. So we mathematically calculate exactly where in the structure these particular photos were taken from. And then you can click on one of these individual photos and it will orientate the 3D view around and then take you into that photo. And so that's Photosynth, and you can create your own photosynths by going to Photosynth.net and geotag them to the map.